Hello, hello, and I hope I find everyone very well today. Before we get started, guys, let's go ahead and get the usual out of the way. Remember, guys, that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and please never, ever force anything regarding your unique situation. And also as a reminder, everyone, that regardless of what is said or relayed or stated today, remember to always trust your own intuition and gut feeling, for it'll only lead your soul and your spirit to supreme happiness. God will always be with you within every single situation, trial, and tribulation. But ultimately, it is your decision to allow His involvement. If you'd like to book a private reading, go ahead and visit www.intuitiveperceptions.com and visit the services tab. And also when you're there, please utilize the little chat function that I have there. So I can go ahead and communicate back and forth with you, and we can go ahead and advise or provide the best service regarding your unique situations. Okay, let's go ahead and bless the decks, and we'll get started. But Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide Libra with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks today. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be this month. Aquarius. So we have here, in terms of traditional tarot, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Death card, we have the Star card reversed, and we also have the Queen of Swords reversed, and the King of Cups in the center here. You could be maybe possibly dealing with the Scorpio, maybe with an air sign. Oh, I'm sorry, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have that in your chart. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have that in your chart. Or you could be dealing possibly with another Aquarius. Also here, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have that in your chart as well. See it all here except Earth. And yeah, Aquarius, you came up in your own reading reversed here. So Aquarius, let's talk about that. Okay, Aquarius, I see here that you have come into a situation, you have ran into a situation, or a situation has been presented to you or in front of you, or whatever the case may be for you today. But there is definitely some internal deliberation that is currently going on pertaining to this person, place, or thing. And I also really feel, excuse me, I also really feel here that there are two avenues, Aquarius, that you can choose. Here's the first one and the second one. So, Avenue 1 here has to do with taking a step back, Aquarius, and really just looking at the situation for really what it is and surveilling the scene. Not really so much acting upon your ambitions to possibly change the situation or to reform it or to react to it. Even though I can see here that I'm getting the feeling that you do want to react to it. But ultimately, what I'm really picking up here in terms of Avenue 1 is that this is a transformation that's coming. And I believe that a transformation that's coming has to do with patience. And it also has to do with seeing things work out the way that they're supposed to without your participation. Whenever we have the Death card here, that's an immediate transformation. It's a death of something, and then it's the beginning of something new. Paired with the Hanged Man here, just chill out, Aquarius. Just do less and see more. That's really kind of what I'm picking up here. Now, in terms of Avenue 2, I can see here that you may want to, like I said, react to the situation. You may want to use this sword and just kind of cut people and just kind of say what it is that you feel you need to say and lay it all out there and just swing that sword around, and whoever gets cut is who gets cut. And there's this element here of this is a surface emotion. There's something underneath that surface emotion. Now, when I say this is a surface emotion, what I mean is anger, resentment, reprimanding someone, excoriating someone, but this is surface here, Aquarius. What's underneath it is sadness. And I mean that in the most respectful manner, of course. And the only way, Aquarius, that this is going to transpire is if you lose hope within the situation, if you let your fears take over, and if you let your fears prevail over optimism or over patience. I'm really just picking up patience here, especially with Avenue 1 here. I'm really picking up patience. You came up in your own reading reversed here. The star card represents Aquarius. It also represents upright. It also represents patience. It represents vulnerability. It represents a little bit of alchemy. It represents someone who transports and brings life to different areas and different perspectives to different areas. Also represents healing. But when it's in reverse, it's, the antithesis of that. It's the opposite. So I'm really picking up fear-based here. I'm picking up really deep-seated emotions here. I'm not discarding them, and I'm not disregarding them, because they have come up for a reason. But I feel, Aquarius, that this month I feel like you are going to choose Avenue 1. And you're going to really see that when you do choose this Avenue 1, how this Avenue 2 tends to just kind of dissipate. And it doesn't really matter when we take a step back sometimes and we look at things for what they are and we say, well, I mean, it's going to transpire the way that it does, with or without my participation. And I feel as though that you are going to somewhat master and excuse me, an aspect of yourself, Aquarius, where you're going to give love to the situation, but more love to yourself. You're going to love yourself with integrity throughout this tumultuous time or throughout this ordeal. And I also feel, Aquarius, that when you do take this step back and you choose Avenue 1, where you just hang out, just let bygones be bygones, let things just play out the way that they do. Normally, I look at the Hanged Man as stagnant energy, but sometimes, Aquarius, stagnancy can actually serve a purpose if it's channeled through correctly. And I feel like here it will, and it is being channeled through correctly. If you choose Avenue 1, which I think you are, you're then going to not only master your emotion, but you're also going to really look at the situation for really in a different perspective and really kind of look at the people or the situation, person, place, or thing, whatever it is for you today. You're going to look at the situation and say, I could have added to that situation in a negative manner, disrupted my vibrational level, and I'm choosing not to do that. And you are going to see it from that perspective. I'm going to say it like this, and I don't mean to put anyone down within the situation, but you're going to look at it and say like, that's kind of petty, It's you look at it in terms of it being a little bit in a very pitiful manner, and you're going to be glad, of course, that you didn't contribute to that, and upon your own volition that you didn't contribute to that. And if you so happen to have already, or you choose Avenue 2, there's always time, of course, to take a step back and say, that's what I don't want to do. That's who I am not going to be from this point forward. So either way, I really just feel like you're gonna be the master of your emotions this month, and you may have hiccups. It may not work out accordingly, or it may not work out the way that you thought it would, but it always works out the way that it is. We are always where we're supposed to be. It may not seem like it, but we are always where we're supposed to be regarding our soul's path, learning our soulful lessons, learning our, dealing with our soulful karma in a sense, It's even interesting how there's water here and we have water here, and the King of Cups here, he's like looking at the situation going like, let me wash your hands of this, like looking at this in terms of in a pitiful manner. Normally the King of Cups doesn't really signify pity like that, but I just feel like he wants to just wash this part away, and you're left with this beautifulness here, the stagnancy that serves a purpose, because there is an end goal in mind, and the end goal is the best and ultimate goal in the end. Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and pull a Jesus card and see what he has to say about this month. All right, Aquarius, let's see what the card is. My Father gives you the true bread from heaven. John 6:32. What is the true bread, Aquarius? True bread is the substance, whatever it is, that gives you sustenance in terms of moving forward, that fills you, that fills your soul, that fills your spirit, that fills your stomach, that fills your being, so that you can then move forward and have energy to tackle other and bigger issues, Now, I'm not discrediting the gravity of the situation here, but what I'm saying is, let's not pay attention to this over here, and let's pay attention more to this. This is soulful growth. This is avoiding soulful growth by choosing to turn a very viable and valuable learning experience into negativity, And it's tough to look at it from that perspective when we're in the thick of it, when we're in the mire of it. Yes. But if we get out of our way, like I always say, and allow God to come through, He will give us that true bread from heaven, which will be sustenance for us to continue moving forward with this transformation, so that you can have the energy needed to give and to provide to this transformation. All right, Aquarius, stay focused this month. You're going to choose path 1, right? I know you are. Go ahead and check out John 6. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something in it that's going to resonate with your unique situation. If you'd like to book a reading, visit intuitiveperceptions.com and book your reading today. Great. We'll see you next month.